Hey, here we have the famous Devil's Elbow Bridge on historic Route 66. Right here, it's this really sharp curve. It's only two bridges that had curves in them. The old Chain of Rocks Bridge in St. Louis is shut down. And this one, but it's real dangerous because you come up Route 66 here, barreling at, 60 miles an hour. And you wipe out here. So it wasn't a good thing. Up this road here, it's an old train trestle. Just beautiful. I'm not going to head up there. So I'm going to try and head down here. And I'll show you the bridge from underneath. Look how cool that is. Well, it's too hard to get down there, so I'll tell you about this bridge here. It was built in 1923 as part of State Highway 14 to get over this big Piney River. It's 589 feet long, steel truss bridge, and his deck is 19.4 feet wide. So this is a through truss bridge with two steel spans. You see there. And a truss, that's just a rigid structure, a series of beams connected by nodes. And a truss bridge is where the top of the bridge is not joined together with cross braces. And this bridge here, it's a combination of a worn pony truss and two Parker through trusses and a curved section of four concrete girder spans down here. Right there, this concrete guys with this truss bridge. Wow. Anyways, there's a new bridge is built up river with the 4-lane highway at Hooker Cut. And it bypassed all the local residents down here, and then it was renovated in 1970. And then when Route 66 was decommissioned in 1985, the government wanted to demolish this bridge. But the local county took over and said, we're going to save it. So for most purposes, this guy is original, except for a couple of cosmetic upgrades and little structural upgrades. But this guy, just great. So he's a combination, right, of a worn pony truss and a Parker through trusses. I'm going to walk across, see how it feels. Well, here we go. Walking across the Devil's Elbow Bridge. It's all concrete here with this turn. It's pretty sharp. It's very narrow. So we have a lot of accidents here, of course. I said it's a 589 feet long bridge. And this deck here is only 19.4 feet wide, so it's pretty narrow. You can't get, trucks down here, or high trucks. It has this little cross beams here, right? 13 feet, 8 inches. This is the Big Piney. Check that out. It is gorgeous. And we got some turtles down there too. How about that? These steel arches and beams. Down this way. More of our beautiful river. Gorgeous. Can you imagine ripping this thing out and tearing it down? A lot of this, I think, is renovated a little bit, make it stronger for the cars and the vehicles. But tearing this down or just make it a footbridge would be kind of sad for people like me that want to visit these things. Way up here. Wow. This is great. Beautiful limestone. It's called the Hiawatha Bluffs. Way up there. That great limestone all around this whole little river here. Just great display of, also called sugar bowls. Sometimes people call them that. Whew. Down here, got more of our river. Right here's the second section of our span. One here, one here. We walk across. Do some kayaking and fishing and maybe a little boarding down there. Be careful because it's a narrow bridge. And, I'll show you some other cool stuff on the other side. All right, so we got our little trusses here as well. Little marker up here says 1923 Missouri State Highway Commission. Wow. Actually walked down there to the beach. Look at the underside here a little bit closer so I don't fall. We see how cool this structure is. Wow, look at that. This bridge, spending a lot of time on this bridge, but it's absolutely phenomenal. Wow. Hey, I thought I'd get it further by the creek or the river. Get a better look here at our beautiful Devil's Elbow. So, see how it all kind of winds down here, all windy. This whole windy river. That's why they call it Devil's Elbow, because all the logs get jammed up in there. That's our beautiful Hiawatha limestone, way up there. Fantastic. This is gorgeous. So we have a beach here, a rocky beach, made out of our little Hiawatha sandstone. And up here's a little campground. I believe this is called the Devil's Elbow Campground. Right here. About 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're going to head all the way down to another site called Gascozark. That's it. Gascozark? By the Gasconade River. Do some camping. But on the way we're going to stop by Uranus and all sorts of little cool towns. I'll show you the rest of the way out of Devil's Elbow.